Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marissa and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020 goals and wrap up for the entire year. So I did do a mid-year check-in basically and kind of told you that most of my goals were complete, but I just wanted to run one final wrap up of the year 2020. That is the dumpster fire year. We all know it, we all hate it, but you know what? It is what it is. So my first set of goals were my reading goals. Of course, I wanted to get my TBR shelf down to 10 books. I have definitely not succeeded in that. It's hovering somewhere right now, I believe, around 52, which is not too bad. It's been kind of like a one-for-one situation. Read one book and buy one more book. So honestly, I really don't care about this goal so much anymore. I really have been slowing down on buying books, which ultimately was my intent, was to not kind of outgrow the space that I have for my books at this point. So I think I'm still doing okay. So the next goal was to read 104 books this year. I have well surpassed that. I do believe I'm at 154 at this point, and we're not even done with a month. Like, I mean, we still have a couple more weeks, but maybe a couple more books before the end of the year. So yeah, definitely blew that goal out of the water also. So the next one was to use a reading journal, and I had a beautiful reading journal and then promptly gave up on that goal because I just really wasn't interested in continuously keeping track of it. I mean, it started out great, but you know, honestly, I talk about all the books in my videos, so you know, I really don't need to write down my every little thought on them as I'm going along. It just got to be tedious for me and just too much. So we erased that goal basically. So then the next one was read one book in every genre: nonfiction, sci-fi, fantasy, romance, and classic. And I did end up already completing that, you know, at the mid-month wrap up, so I think we're still doing pretty good on that one. The second half of the year, a lot of it has been mostly fantasy and epic fantasy, so you know, not too bad. So the next set of goals were my BookTube goals. So the first one was to have 200 subscribers. At this point, I have 102, which I'm very happy with. You know, I mean, it's halfway to my goal, but I can always set a new goal for next year. And just like I talked about in that first video, it was kind of like a stretch goal for me. It's not necessarily very important to me, but you know, just something that would be kind of nice in the future. So the next one is learn to make better thumbnails and art. Again, as I talked about in my mid-year check-in, I have been using more cohesive themes and kind of like these templates from spark.com, or it's Adobe Spark, or I don't remember. Anyway, I can link it down below in the description so that you guys can go check it out, but it's Adobe Spark, and they have tons of really cool templates and lots of free stock photos you can use. Of course, you can use your own photos as well. It's a really amazing program, and I've been using that, and hopefully in the future, you know, I'll learn to make even better ones. So the next one was to utilize sounds and music more, which again, I really do utilize sounds when it's appropriate in my videos, but as for music, I generally don't play it throughout the whole thing because I just find it weird and distracting. So some of that reason, I don't even know why I set myself that goal, but anyway, just who knows what I was doing at the beginning of last year, losing my mind probably. So then the next set of goals were my personal goals. Of course, my first one was to get my SPHR certification, which is Senior Professional in Human Resources. Of course, that didn't end up happening. I was laid off for literally half of 2020, so money was tight, and I did not want to dip into my savings to take care of that. And then since I got this new job, my money's been even tighter because I've had to fix so many things on my vehicle. It's been crazy. So anyway, the next goal was to get a job in HR that I want, and I can honestly say I've completed this goal at this point. I mean, you know, I keep reaching for more, but at this point, I love my job. I love what I do. It's a lot more fulfilling than many of the previous jobs that I've had. It's pretty much exactly where I want it to be within the HR world, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. It's been a crazy whirlwind ride since I started working there, but it's starting to get to the point where it's normalizing a little bit, and I'm still loving it. So we're doing good so far. So we're going to count that goal as a win for 2020. So the next one is, of course, buy a house. That obviously did not happen. With COVID going the way it went, and then money situation and being off of work for 6 months, that certainly didn't help. So yeah, that one was a fail. So maybe 2021. So then the next one. The next and consequently the last goal of 2020 was to save another 10 grand in the bank. So yeah, that didn't happen. My lovely vehicle keeps doing things, and I've needed to get it fixed so many times, and brake jobs and tires and all kinds of stuff. Like, I swear to you guys, the last vehicle that I had, I never ever had to have anything done on it other than the normal oil changes and tires and whatever. This vehicle, it's like anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and sometimes it will go wrong multiple times within the same year. So yeah, it's been a money pit, to say the least. Even though I love my truck very dearly, it is a pain in my butt. So yeah, needless to say, this goal definitely did not happen, though there's always 2021, so shooting for the stars here. So anyway, that is all of my 2020 goals wrapped up. I will be doing another video for my 2021 goals. So that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.